In Ethereum Update Today, Ethereum could be literally hours away from entering into a new bull market. We have been sat in a downtrend since December. Are we about to break it towards the upside? I'm going to show you all the things that I think are going to say whether or not we're going to be able to break out of this very shortly. Now, one thing we look for when we're identifying bottoms and identifying tops, we do need to look into the news to see whether or not the sentiment supports what we're saying. I don't mean that the sentiment is going to tell us that we're going to be moving up. I mean, I'm looking for negative sentiment when the market's at the bottom. So over on Bloomberg, crypto traders hedge against Ether disappointment ahead of the merge. More traders are shorting Ether in the derivatives market as the underlying blockchain is scheduled to go through its biggest technical upgrade this week. That is something very powerful. Jumping across the Ethereum chart, I want to show you what someone might do if they're placing a short trade. Someone might be identifying this as a potential target zone for the Ethereum price. So if it was me placing a short position right now, I believe, let's say that the market price is going to come down to this level here. I would then be putting my stop loss maybe just above this area here. Now, what the stop loss represents is liquidity, okay? Liquidity in the market. Now, if you're not really sure what I mean by that, basically when you go short, you're selling the market and your stop loss will automatically buy the market if it goes against you, stopping you losing all your money. Everyone is starting to go short on the market. They have a big liquidity zone up here and they will know where the liquidity zone is. So what that basically means is if they start to buy the market and it pushes the price into the liquidity zone, eventually all of those sell orders are going to get turned into buy orders, and that's when the price does this. On the flip side, you can see that's why this happens when you get these big pushes towards the downside, because it's just taking out stop loss, and eventually it rips through and speeds up. Again, you can see when you have these big dumps towards the downside, these sort of things happening, and that's why you get these spikes on top, because this is where all the buy orders come in lower down. So without even looking at the chart information, that news of people going short is my first big tick, my first push in the right direction that we could well be about to start a bull market. Now, the other thing, obviously, this big push towards the downside. We tested it recently here, and that was kind of in line with the 200-day moving average. And right now, you can see a couple of days ago, we pushed into this area and we got rejected, pushed down towards the downside. Now, this is where it gets exciting, guys. We jump into a 15-minute chart. Now, when we're coming down towards the bottom of these chart patterns and we get rejected, we then come back for a second bite of the cherry. Now, just so you're aware, guys, this is the top of that daily pattern or falling wedge pattern. This is a 15-minute chart, okay? 15 minutes, not necessarily the biggest deal because obviously it's on a smaller time frame. The price target of this is up here. Now, you can see that this 15-minute chart is literally nearing its completion zone, which I would anticipate being somewhere around this price, $16.76, only around $25 less than it is right now. So we might see something like this. And if it completes its chart pattern, guys, it will break beyond this yellow line. What it might do if it breaks beyond this yellow line is start to take out those short positions that we talked about here, the stop loss zone. This is massive for Ethereum. If this happens, then things are going to get very exciting, and we could see a very exciting big push towards the upside. Now, obviously, you're seeing these things happening in Ethereum, but Bitcoin itself is also showing phenomenal signs of strength coming out of this buy zone here, starting to push towards the upside. Could we see Bitcoin getting out of this chart pattern? Well, it seems that it might take a little bit longer, and Ethereum up until now has sort of followed Bitcoin along its merry way. But if we see Ethereum pushing, we could see Bitcoin taking a big surge as well. Jumping across the US dollar index, the US dollar, which has been what's keeping the cryptocurrency markets really low down, is starting to push towards the downside. I want to show you this, guys. This is the top of the US dollar chart right now. It's starting to show weakness. It broke through this area. It's starting to continue to push. If it breaks down here, I'm pretty much looking at a crypto bull market. This is a very exciting time for crypto. It's not financial advice. Go away and do your own research. Do not go and invest any more money than you can afford to lose. All I'm saying, all I want to show you is that when crypto is very low and is starting to look like it is right now, you've got a potentially great opportunity to buy. I advised that I was buying a few weeks ago, which was probably the optimal time to buy. But obviously, if you missed that boat, maybe you're looking at another good opportunity, or you can wait for a retest. What I mean by that is a break out of here and then a push back down and then a push like that. I think that what we're going to see if we break here is this sort of yellow line through here, which is the 200-day moving average. I think we'll come into contact with that. It will probably push us back down to around the level we're at now, and then we're going to be pushing up. Could be a couple of days, could be less. Who knows exactly how long it will take, but I'm pretty sure right now that that negative sentiment or the negative news isn't going to have a negative impact on the price because it would have already been factored in. All I can see basically is a load of people getting short and a load of people getting trapped and their stop losses being hit, and then the market to surge towards the upside. Things looking very exciting for Ethereum, Bitcoin, crypto in general right now. Guys, if you enjoyed that video, then make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm because it helps me out more than you know. And if you're new to crypto or you're already in crypto and you want to know what's going on with Ethereum and other cryptos, which I will start to bring to you as the market starts to pick up again, we are very excited right now. I think the bull market is potentially days, if not hours away. Could be wrong, so go and do your own research. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get excited. Things are starting to get very exciting in crypto. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.